What's up, Forsaken? How are you today? Got a hopefully a little something different. You're gonna have to let me know if this gets choppy when I step outside of my little area. Guys, let me know how the connection remains. Because what I want to do is go over to the field right here, this little field area. So if it's getting choppy, let me know. And we'll just go back because I'd rather have a better connection for you guys. Get this going shortly. How's everyone this morning? Here we go. Here we go. Let me get my stand set up here. You're going to do push ups today? Right on. Do you have boxing today? Make with Mike says, welcome viewers. Hit the like button. Appreciate you both. Appreciate you both this fine day. All right. Whoops. All right. Trying to get myself situated on the better stand. How's the connection? It's a good connection. What's up, Coach Koshu? How are you today? This is my view today. This is what we're going to be working out in. Well, Forsaken, just join us when you can, okay? Because we're going to be getting it in. Mike, okay, good to hear. And I'm going to zoom it in just a touch. Hit 10 push ups before you go. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, so, yeah, this is what we're going to be doing. I'm going to step out in that field. I'm going to do jumping jacks and then some push ups as well. So, Mike, are you jumping in now? What's up, Philip? We are going. Good morning. Good morning. We are on day 104 of 100 push ups. So, yes, new person alert. I like that one. I like that one. Okay, let me get to it. I think I'm going to throw in like 25 jumping jacks. Cool. Stretching now. Let me warm up as I get over there. Uh, Jennifer, good morning. Good morning. Okay, so what I went ahead and did was 20 jumping jacks, 10 push ups, and 20 mountain climbers. I think that'll be a good one. and let me know if the connection gets weird, if it gets a little wonky, and I can try to back it up a little more. I think I'm okay because it's early morning, and so we're not dealing with a lot of other people on their Wi-Fi and stuff. Mike says, "Okay, I only did 25 pretty slow, locky elbows all day, all the way up and down, and push-ups. I did regular formation." Hey, you do what you do. You know what I mean? Yes. No, you build up, man. Uh, it's just like a fine car, an older vehicle. You don't just hit the ignition and throw it and drive. Like sometimes we gotta let the engine warm up a little bit. So we got this. Absolutely. I'm gonna slide over there for number two. I'm gonna try and zoom it in a little bit more. I'm just trying to see where I'm at without taking out too much. Uh, Forsaken, you're doing 20 each set now. Okay, I'm still doing 10. Did you see what I was doing? You might want to see what I'm doing if you want to follow that. If you're just doing your own thing, that's cool too. All right. Good, good, Mike. Good, good. Forsaken's doing his own. Good. Nice work. Do it. Do what you need to. It's just like going to the gym with your friends and, hey, I'm gonna do back today. Well, I'm doing chest. Cool. And you can still support each other from there. So what I did is I moved those shoes out. So I'm trying to zero in on a spot where it makes my shot a little bit tighter and we can see it a little bit better, hopefully. Good call, Mike. Where is Philip? Philip, we would like to hear from you. What part of the world you're coming to us from? Same thing with Koshu. Koshu, where are you coming to us from? What part of the world? Thumbs up are definitely appreciated. And you see one of the neighbor's cats. I actually think that is the son of my now deceased cat, Franklin, very beloved member of the unit, but he was a bit of a tomcat. Okay, guys, let me get to number three. So just in case you are just joining, this is day 104 of 100 push-ups, but today we're throwing in, our order is 20 jumping jacks, 10 push-ups, and 20 mountain climbers. So you are welcome to join along or just do one part or the other. And the one other thing that I'm going to point out before I go is this area where I'm at. I went out in shoes and I checked it out first. It's a public area, so I got to make sure that I'm not stepping on old bottle caps, dog feces, anything that can just be a problem. So I check that out first. Situational awareness. Let's go. All right. Press the like button, double tap. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that was number three. Hey, John. Good morning. Good morning. How are you, sir? I'm here on day 104, just like everyone else. Thank you for being here and getting closer. Nice. We are, well, I am doing 20 jumping jacks, 10 push ups, 20 mountain climbers. Life is good. Life is good. Just knocking this down on a beautiful morning. And I wanted to be able to kind of step outside of the little backyard area that you always see. Nice. Good job for taking. Good job. I got to keep going. I'm on number four, and I don't want to talk too long because I don't want to break up the flow for anybody following. So here we go. All right, number four. What's up, Stark? Heck yeah, let's go, John. Let's go. Okay, Forsaken got his bathroom break. Stark, how are you today? And on that last set, I just had a workout spotting partner. I had a worm slide across my hand while I was doing the mountain climbers. Pretty cool. I feel like I still might be able to cheat it in a little bit more. See how that does. I'm just trying to stay between my two shoes there. There we go. All right. Let's get to, yeah, we're on number five. Halfway. Right, all right. Hey, we're halfway done. Hey, good morning, Leslie. Good morning, Alvante. How is how's everyone doing this morning? Forsaken says he needs breakfast. If you're just checking in, this is day 104 of the 100 push-ups. Um, I threw in a little extra, so I'm doing 20 jumping jacks, 10 push-ups, 20 mountain climbers, and that's what we got. I'm halfway through right now. And I will say this might go a little bit faster if I wasn't stopping to chit chat and whatnot. But this allows anybody and everybody to kind of maybe stay on pace with the rest, and you don't have to do the full thing. You can just do the jumping jacks and the mountain climbers, or just the push-ups. You can mix and match it kind of however you want. So um, do what you need to do, and we'll get it going. All right, here we go. Number 6. All right, all right. Number 6. We got 4 more. How many more sets do I need? I just finished 6, so I'm doing 4 more. Doing 4 more. Alvante, where are you coming to us from? Are you still there? Alvante Jordan. Alvante Jordan in the chat. Where are you coming to us from? Philip, Philip, Philippe, and Koshu Clips. Are you guys still here? Mad Acoustic is in the house. Happy Friday. Happy Friday the 13th on top of it all. We are just smashing through the not the stereotypes, but the superstitions. There we go. And the stereotypes, whatever. All of that good stuff. We are at 9. So that team goal is 10 for each chat. It's awesome if we can get to that. Day 104. Mad, I'm doing, of course, the 100 push-ups, but around it, I'm starting off with 10, 20 jumping jacks. Then we go to the 10 push-ups. I got 20 mountain climbers after that. So that's my set. I'm going into number 7. Mr. Burns is in the chat, is in the house. Friday the 13th, Jason is coming. Let him come. He will be met with a lot of amazing people that I don't think are having an axe. Where you at, Mr. Burns? Where are you at? Mad Acoustic, yes. Yeah, this is a nice little one today, and I wanted to be able to bring you guys a little outdoorsy background sort of look. Hopefully the It's not choppy or anything. I'll zoom it out just a touch. Always coming from California. Okay. All right, let me get to this. Let me get to these last ones. We're on set number 7. Two more. Nice. Okay, Mr. Burns, not choppy. Where are you at this morning? Where are you at? Forsaken says, here is breakfast if y'all don't get some. That's very appreciated. Where is Mr. Nathaniel J Burns? I thought I saw him in the chat. We got 3 more, 8, 9, and 10. Do you have lives at PM, but not really late? I've done some. I've definitely done some. PM, it's might be a little bit rougher because we're gonna start hitting peak heats and things, but I'm not averse to doing them. Okay, but where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? We hit 10, guys. That is our goal for today. So teamwork, 2 claps. Did you get my text this morning, Mr. Burns? Try it again. Try it again. Just now? Yeah, let's see what's going on. Forsaken, how many sets did you do? You said you're doing 20? 20s. How many 20s did you do? All right. I'm not seeing any indicators that have you hit the button? Try again in a few minutes. Okay, I'm trying to catch it while I'm over here because I think what it'll do is it'll pop up only for a limited time about for the ad. Well, I'm gonna get to number 8. Ooh, that sun is coming out. It's getting lit. Thank you so much. Here we go. We got 2 sets left. Enjoy this sun morning. Kostab, how are you doing? How are you doing today? Please hit that like on your way in. Hopefully you subscribe to the channel. Say good morning, everyone. Everyone say good morning. Kasab, we are doing, of course, the 100 push-ups, but I'm doing 20 jumping jacks. I'm doing 10 push-ups and 20 mountain climbers. I'm getting to set number 9 right now. So let's go to it.
Hi. Huh? I did. That's what I was trying to do. I picked it out last night, and then I was trying to decide if I should change or not, and then I just decided to go with this.
Oh, do it again, Mr. Burns. Do it again. I just missed the link. I just missed it. Jennifer, yes. How was your birthday? And good morning, Aoife. Indeed. She's just going to do some walking. So I'm going to pull this whole view out a little bit wider. Whoops. Whoops. Maybe tilt it a little bit that way so we get a little bit more of her coming in. And then Forsaken, your birthday's in 2 days. Nice. And there's the man himself.
Good
Good
morning. Good
morning.
morning.
We have got three athletes in this. Three athletes.
I
Beautiful.
heard Eve just around the corner, poking her head around the corner.
Yeah.
I
Jennifer says it was
saw.
a good day. She did movie day with the kids and made dogs a keto cheesecake and had dinner with your friend at Golden Corral. Hey, that is awesome. Nice.
Oh,
What do you got? What do you got? Your shoes are wet? Yeah. Yeah. That's wet grass for you. Mad Acoustic Sun is out here too. Today, weather, people got it all wrong. All right. All right. All right. What's on your agenda this morning? I see Sky.
oh, I'm here. I'm here.
This an
I
ab
tried a
workout. What do
different.
we got going?
Yeah,
I,
an
I see
app work.
I see flannel too. Nice.
I tried a different phone case, holder. It's not going to work. So, oh
Forsaken,
boy,
yes, that is EFA. Different. Oh, yeah.
I gotta. No, oh boy.
I'm gonna raise mine up a little. Get a little bit different angle. Yeah, EFA's just walking today, but we wanted to be able to get something in with her as well.
That sounds like a fun birthday, Jennifer. Nice work. Way to play hard too. So yesterday, my neighbors had this water situation, turned my water off and all that, and it's so much water, and it just way down the way down the streets. So that was a fun situation to deal with. They were working late into the night. That's right, everyone's favorite athlete, Forsaken. Yeah, we got some flannel going on. It's a really light shirt. Hopefully, it's a little bit of sun protection for later. The sun comes out. It's not quite out yet, and maybe some skeeter protection. But yeah, it was a leak, and it just totally messed everything up. Went down the many blocks. It was going fast, uncontainable kind of thing. Oh, I'm late to the party. Ah, Vincent's been doing. I saw jumping jacks, push-ups, mountain climbers. I think the crack was there already. Honestly, they resurfaced the the street not long ago, like just feet away from where I showed you. Good morning, Yo Yo '07. Hello, welcome to the Impact Athletics Association
I heard
channel.
Impact Athletics Association.
That's right. I said welcome, welcome to Yo Yo '07 to the
Yo
Impact
yo oh
Athletics.
07. Forsaken, that's
That-
bad news.
yeah, we haven't heard what it is yet.
Uh-oh. Your band, Nez.
What's that mean?
Nice
Well,
beard, brother.
thank you,
Yeah.
Yo Yo.
Yo, where are you coming to us from? Whoop.
Oh man,
That's not cool. That's not
I'm
cool.
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that's Ifa, 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 Ifa.
Eepa, eepa.
We're cheering you on. Ifa, Ifa, Ifa. You got it. And the cat was your comfort.
Ah,
Sweden. Yo-Yo is from Sweden. Very nice. We are here in the U.S. Impact is in the U.S., USA.
let's see what we
And
got.
today is day 104, Yo-Yo '07 of 100 push-ups. So I just completed 10 sets of 20 jumping jacks, 10 push-ups, and 20 mountain climbers. The purpose of this is to build a community of people who want to support each other. Our mantras are the world is a gym. So you see us out at the park, you see Mr. Nathaniel in a driveway, you see, stop trolling her. Um, yeah, there's a lot of purpose training for life, and not only just for physical health, but mental and spiritual as well, mind, body, and soul. So there's a lot of purpose. And consistency and discipline, not just being motivated. A lot of things. Sorry they took your cat to the shelter.
Oh man, that, that's devastating.
What number are you on? I think that was 4. 10 minutes ago? You've been out here 10 minutes. Your concept of time, I love you. Um, I'll compromise 5 more. I'll compromise 5 more. How about that? Okay. We'll call it 5 of 10. This is 5. So you're going into 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How about that? You just finished 5. We'll call it halfway. That fair? All righty. Um, where do I operate on? What do you mean? Or are you talking to Mr. Burns? Hey, we got 12 likes up in here. Yo, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you are very welcome to. And hit the like, because we do this every day, Monday through Friday, every day. This is a nonprofit. Nah, this is a nonprofit. We're doing, it's giving back. I mean, at some point, we've all learned something. We've had a lot of people do some good things for us, and in in return, you pay that forward. Now, if people wanted to send donations, that's cool. There's a Venmo link and all that good stuff, and that money would just go towards things that I've done in the past when it comes to donating at homeless shelters, battered women shelters. My children donate their time at free kitchens, so we try to give back. We appreciate your support, and that's why we will do um, things like this to hopefully draw good people. Um, and for your subscription, I will walk back out in that field and do 10 push-ups. If
10
if you
more.
if you will subscribe to the channel, I will go knock out 10 push-ups right now. We earn our subscriptions here. We earn what we get. Hard work pays off. John says he's ready, Yo-Yo 07. John is in a whole different part of the country and he's ready. So are you ready? He's got 20 on it. If he's got 20, I'll put 20 on it. You got 40
Woo!
for a subscription. What do you say? What do you say, Yo-Yo 07?
I got 90 on.
He's got 90 on it. Yes. No pressure. No pressure. But can't beat that. I don't know where you get deals like this. Not only that, but the subscriptions are free, so you're getting something and it. Go for it, give 30. You're getting 40 because you're getting 20 from me and 20 from John. Everybody goes with 30. We had somebody yesterday wanted 30 as well. John says, I'll stop, drop, and hurt for you. Will you take 20 from two different people? Forsaken, the class is 45 minutes long, plus 26 makes it 70. Which class is this? Is this boxing? How you doing, Aoife? How you doing? You're hungry? We'll eat after this. We'll maybe do something in the kitchen. In the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
John says we will always be here when you are ready. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, so you're seeing push-ups already, Yo-Yo 07, but it's all good. It's all good. So you do exercise in the live stream, is that correct? Do you have other programs too in the association? I don't necessarily put programs together for people, but what I will do is show you how I structure my workouts as far as like time, as far as place, location, things that you can use. I will just give you ideas. I just put out ideas, but I'm not putting together like meal plans and specific workouts for people. I've done that in the past, but that's currently not what I'm doing. We're just enjoying being online, connecting with good people and going that route. So there's other videos and there's shorts as well. There's plenty of stuff to see. And it covers a variety of things. So you've got calisthenics, there's stuff in the gym, there's speed workouts with parachutes and speed ladders. Mr. Burns, if you check out his channel as well, he does hot yoga. He'll go from a hot yoga class. So there's a lot of different things to see. All right. All right. How about you? What kind of workout regimen are you on? Ifa. Mm, 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 mm. We're just cheering you on. We're just cheering you on.
Mm-hmm. Let's go, Eva.
Serenity breaks as well. Yeah, you got to take serenity breaks because right up in between here, most things like competition, sports events, all that stuff, it's way more cerebral than physical. And you just gotta know when you need to take that time out, not in the game, but in life. So sometimes you got to just sit it down. Dads are so funny sometimes. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are our own special breed. PPL in the gym. Sometimes I do outdoor cardio like this. That's fantastic. Well, we've got a few mantras, but one of the big ones is the world is a gym. So as long as you have situational awareness, I did mine out in that field that I showed you. Let me reverse it here. I did mine like right out in this little area. I went out and checked it out because it's a public area. I just did a little checking with my shoes on first. That's my situational awareness, knowing that my workspace is safe. And then I went ahead and, did my work. So as long as we're checking and we are, we're safe. And yeah, I'll do some gym stuff too. And there's Aoife coming into the picture. What's that look for? Why are you side eyeing me? Yeah, I saw that side eye over your mask. Oh, out here supporting you. Forsaken says dads are funny, and he says his dad is as super funny. John, you are a wild man. If you're on somebody's roof doing burpees, that that sounds like me. Yeah, yeah, that would probably be me. Yes, John. Aoife says that sounds like me as well. Forsaken says we ended 5 nights at Freddy's shift. What is Freddy's shift? Yo, do you put out any content? Do you have anything on your channel we can check out? We're here to support people as well, other people as well. Okay, it's a game. Yeah, I've never heard of Freddy Shift. Let's go, you crazy people. Impact for life. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know if that's gonna. I kind of wanted to turn this here. You guys get a bit of the sun coming, peeking around the corner. And there's Aoife. Aoife,
Let's go, Ifa.
what'd you stop for? Where are you going? What's that? Oh, you're looking at your shadow. Nice. It's getting warm. Yes. That was it? Okay, not yet. Yo is 20. Okay. John says, good morning. Would you like to come? It's facing that way, so you're more than welcome to come interact.
You have a second tab?
I'm not sure what set he's on, but if you want, you can mask off now and everything because you're not on. So they can hear you a little better.
I want to wake up my parents.
Interact with them. Talk with them. So read it. So Forsaken says, I want to wake up with my parents. And what are your thoughts on that?
That sounds hilarious.
Yeah, say that. Say that.
Yo says amazing work you're doing. I don't know if they're talking to me or to you. Yo. Wow. So's my friend.
What was the lowest? How long?
I think so. Forsaken says dad's in the living room couch sleeping as well. Lavesh says let's go, man.
Nice. The best.
New Jersey? Wow.
All over.
What's up, Lavesh?
What? FaceTime?
Do I have FaceTime?
No, like are you on FaceTime?
This is YouTube.
But
Oh yeah, so I'm going live with Mr. Burns at the same time.
oh. Forsaken's mom is in the room in front of him sleeping.
Greatness is not taken. Greatness is taken, not given. Yes, correct, young lady. New Jersey. Yes. New Jersey in the house.
What's New Jersey?
It's a state next to, it's kind of over by New York, East Coast.
Like Boston?
Well, ask Lavesh. How far is Boston from New Jersey? Ask. You can ask these questions.
How far is Boston from New Jersey?
Yeah. He's big Nathaniel. Looks strong. Nice.
This is set 5.
Easy work, sir.
He's posing.
Okay, so Lavesh, see?
Boston isn't too far. If I drive, maybe like 5 hours.
So use that word for 5 hours. So make sure that they're hearing you as well. You got it. It's all an understudy.
Forsaken said, my mom told me that
Morning.
I should wake her up around 10 a.m. So what do I eat for a breakfast?
Uh, I don't know. Toast, peanut butter. Can you make some eggs? Can you cook for yourself?
Yo-Yo said, do neighbors mind doing workout in streets in United States?
Um, I think they just got to deal with it, yo. I think it's just, yeah, we've got that freedom to be able to do that. So, um, yeah, I used to do the workouts where I would pull a tire down the street, and the neighbors, they waved and stuff like that. Okay, Forsaken, you can make a sandwich. Yeah, make yourself a sandwich. Little peanut butter and jelly or something. Little PB and J. Mad Acoustics, have a great weekend, y'all. And Father's Day, if you are, yeah, absolutely,
Oh, Father's Day
absolutely.
is on Sunday.
You forgot?
No,
Ugh.
I didn't forget.
You guys hear this? This is how my child does me. You
No,
hear this?
I didn't
Oh
forget.
boy.
Oh boy.
They're gonna get you a gift.
Come on,
Oh, it's too late.
Aoife.
No,
It's
it's
too
not.
late. I'm with you. I'm gonna know what gift it is.
No,
Oh, oh,
because I'm just slick like that.
ugh.
Mm-hmm. Nice pull-ups.
Forsaken said, problem is dad can wake up, but he is gonna just think nothing about it. Lavesh put monkey covering their eyes. Yo-Yo said, what do you usually eat as meals in the USA? Um,
Well, with Americans, we've got a lot of fat people here. There's a
no offense to anyone who is overweight or fat.
Yes, it's not an offensive thing. It's a fact. It's U.S. is the fattest nation in the world, and she may as well just stabbed you in the chest. uh, um.
Wait, be disappointed in me. I don't have a gift for my dad.
Oh, you savages! You savages! And we got people jogging this morning. What's up, y'all? We saw you yesterday. Nice work. Heck yeah. We'll swoop this over. There go those neighbors yesterday that were jogging. Gotta, gotta give them their love. And I'm gonna see if my fingers can hold out for a few more sets. What do you eat for breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Well, me and Aoife, we eat mainly fruits and vegetable stuff, pasta dishes, chicken, stuff like that. Mr. Burns is a vegan, um, so his eating is much different. No meats, no animal products. Matt Acoustic says, "Oh, you got gigs this weekend? Keep us posted. Share some stuff if you're able to." Jennifer says that's the best thing about giving gifts as kids. You can make something. Absolutely. Yes, just make something. I want a hat.
But you don't. You want me to make you a hat?
Yes, hat.
I don't know how
I
to make
want
a
a
hat.
hat.
I don't
I want a hat.
know.
I'll have one.
I don't know how to.
Your father want a hat.
I don't know how to
I
make a
want a
hat.
hat.
I don't know how to make a hat though.
Have me.
I still don't know how to make a hat.
Oh, sweat is coming.
Forsaken has another problem with his sandwich making journey. He has two baby brothers, and if he's too loud, they'll wake up.
Yeah, that can be an issue as well. Jennifer says, quickest, easiest gift ideas, kiddos. Make them a coupon, book chores or things you can help them out. Yeah, around the house. Absolutely. Matter of fact, this kid always tells me that I have a hairy back. So I think I'll need a back shaving this weekend.
Ew.
My Father's Day back shaving
Ew.
with my hat.
I don't know how to make a hat.
With my hat.
Can I buy you a hat?
You can buy the hat and then decorate it. How about that?
How do I decorate a hat?
You decorate all sorts of stuff.
Oh, brown pigeon.
Go get it. Brown pigeon. All right. My hands are crazy indented. It's probably hard to see, but the
Let's have a
embossment
look.
is wild.
Let's have a look there. Let's have a look.
It's hard to
Let's see.
see, but it's because that
Oh
edge
yeah.
on that thing is only like that much to do the push-ups on or the pull-ups.
Mm.
So I'm
Ah,
yeah, man
mountain
hands.
climber stuff right there.
Yes. Yeah, I call these cliffhangers.
There you go.
Um, so we're holding on. I have a younger brother, and my mom make me cook for him. Nice. Hey, you learn skills when it comes to that.
I didn't get the pigeon.
That's okay. That's okay. Let's see if I got three.
How dare you, pigeon?
Oh yeah.
As you guys can see, Dad flexing his feet really brings out the veins.
Oh, they. I don't know if you could see that.
What?
It probably doesn't show as much. Well, first of all, I have no blood in my hands. They're like super pale. But look right there.
Ew, your hands are so dirty.
Well, that's also like constricted blood. It's like, oh man, nice. Yes, Lavesh knows mitts. Gotta have these. Gotta have
What's it
these.
like living in the USA? Mmm.
Um, um,
It's a
it's
parking
very
structure,
soft.
Jennifer.
Soft?
It's very yeah. There's people struggle here, but there's a lot of soft living in the U.S. compared to other parts of the world. But I can't compare it really to personally to anything else because um, I've never been anywhere. Jennifer, I will show you what I'm hanging on. This is the parking structure. So I'm not sure if you can see or get an idea of how thin this is. I'm only having that much of my fingers hanging on. It's really shallow. So that's what I'm hanging on. And we still got this. Look at that. Sun's blowing up here. Yeah, that's just my covered parking structure here. No, it's just my hands. Yeah, it's just my hands.
Oh
But
yeah.
it's all right. You just give enough rest, but it's like those first few sets, those first few reps going in after the first set,
You
it
gotta wake
immediately
up the
starts coming back.
hands.
Yes. Here's a holding half blind.
Uh,
And if you get the gist, we're going to make a list. The biggest is small. They are Asia and Africa and South America, and finally Australia. Yo-Yo says, "Are you people busy? Are people busy in themselves, or is there community and cultures? Bit of both, but I would say it's yeah, it's a bit of both. It's kind of yeah, it's kind of hard. I'm probably not giving you very specific answers, but I think it depends on the community, depends on the culture. But sometimes these cultures and communities don't intersect with each other, and that's probably how they stay to themselves.
Forsaken, did you make your sandwich yet? His food went away.
How's it in Sweden?
Guys, should I wake my dad up for breakfast? Yeah.
Jennifer says, I was waiting to see what you and Aoife were going to cook up in the kitchen. Are you taking us with you? Uh, you know what? That might be a possibility. I'm thinking we went grocery shopping yesterday, so there might be some shakes to be made.
Forsaken said not yet. That's so sad.
Yeah. Um, we have bagels. We have some toast. So we might be able to do like loaded bagels with tomato, onion, cut that up on it, throw some kale.
See, people love my advice. Forsake and asked if they should wake up their dad, and then I said yes, and then they said, "All right, thank you." Yo-Yo said, "Are there streets and places empty there in the U.S.?"
Um, yeah, well, there's a lot of places that could definitely serve to help people without homes, and but it's pretty congested in most major cities. What's the culture like there? Is it cool there? But not. It's kind of cool here, but not that much. I would think our cultures are widely different, but
We have a lot of hamburger places.
yeah, a lot of
Most of
hamburger
the
places.
U.S. Most of the U.S. is unpopulated. It's just the city centers that are big.
Yeah. Well, I'm
There's a
wondering, like
whole lot of
building structures
unpopulated
empty,
land.
homes empty.
There's more empty housing than there are people that need it.
That's what that was my point. So streets and places. Okay, let me try one more set.
Yo-Yo said, "How's the infrastructure?" I have no idea what that is.
Interesting question on the workout channel. I'm not sure how to answer that.
Lindsay's here.
Hey, Lindsay.
Morning,
Lindsay
Lindsay.
said, "How's the infrastructure in less populated area?" I don't know what that is.
Farmlands? I don't know. Nothingness, just nature.
Yeah, we need John for that one. Infrastructure, unless
A lot of the unpopulated land in the U.S. is just that. It's not touched. It's unpopulated. There's nothing going on. There's a lot of it.
yeah,
There's
a
a
lot of
lot of it.
rural areas. No, I love the questions. Keep asking.
Lindsay said, "Such a warm welcome. Wish I'd said hi sooner."
No worries. No worries. Yeah, this is how we learn about each other, Yo-Yo. This is how you learn about other cultures.
Are you smacking yourself with a belt?
Because I'm doing like what animals do with their tails.
Oh, you're swatting away mosquitoes.
Yeah. Yeah, Yo-Yo. Best thing you can do is ask people who are there who don't have any political agendas, we're not being brought to you by the news. This is just direct communication. So you learn what a lot of times the news and maybe powers that be don't tell us about each other. You know, USA is always a highlight in world media. That's why. Absolutely. Hey, we're here. So if you subscribe and you want to ask anytime, you certainly can. You certainly can. That would be great to share what we see, what we know here firsthand, and vice versa. There's things that I would definitely want to know about Sweden as well. Lindsay, how are you and Spencer this morning? Jennifer, are you still on your sets or did you knock yours down already? I think Forsaken was done because he wants breakfast.
Yeah, I went to go wake up Dad.
Yeah, Lavesh, are you still in the house?
Oh,
Jennifer, no surprise, mine are done.
and
Nice
Forsaken
job,
is there.
Jennifer.
Yeah, Forsaken and Jacob were chatting about Roblox. Jennifer, hers are done. Yes, no surprise. And wet. It's so darn rainy. Oh, sounds like good weather to go out and play in.
Love the rain.
I do, but I think if it rained more, it would probably just be like, it's a rainy day.
Right.
I think we're dancing around in it because it's not as frequent.
I want
Fair.
snow.
We
Oh,
got snow in Arizona,
yeah,
Aoife.
yeah, you just got to go up north. We've been there. Lindsay says, I love it for the garden, but it takes
Good
quite a bit
morning.
more effort and time to tire our pups out. Yeah, they're down for a nap. I'll knock out my work. Nice. Forsaken, mission completed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jennifer. She's been knocking them down quick. That's fantastic. Jennifer, what's the countdown for the 200 uh, crunches day? When are you adding that? I believe in July. That's coming up. Guys, Jennifer's going crazy. She's already at 100 squats, 100 push-ups every day, and then she's also going to start adding crunches. Forsaken got the sandwich. Nice. What kind of sandwich?
Lindsay said, I'm down for 200 crunches.
There you go. There you go. Are you down for the 200 crunches? Are you doing that now, Lindsay? July
Good
21st.
morning.
Also keeps
Push
you
ups,
saying.
squats. Hey, partner.
Also, you keep saying I'm adding 200 crunches at that point. However, I was only planning on 100, but now you're making me consider it. Sorry.
Yeah, the neighbor had a
Sorry.
flood. It was pretty intense
Lindsay's
last
worked
night. So
50 bicycle sit-ups
probably.
and
It
50
should be
crunches.
back on
Nice.
though, right?
Nice.
Yeah, they got
Sorry, I didn't mean
heavy
to
last
add the
night.
pressure, Jennifer.
It was just flood. Yeah.
Yo, do you have a workout today? What do you got going on today? Lindsay, I feel you.
Yeah.
I could
Big
probably stand
emergency.
to do some more when it
It was
comes to that. I did planks yesterday. Did the mountain climbers today.
for
So
sure.
we could
It
definitely,
was
yeah,
nice to
we
see
may
you in
have
the
to
truck
just
the other
start
day.
adding that, making it part of it. 100 push-ups, 100 crunches.
Have a good day.
Mr. Burns is doing the squats. Lindsay, Jennifer's doing the squats. No workout today, rest day. Okay, got to have those as well. It's too bad we don't have Stark here. Stark is in Germany, and he's very much on a regiment as far as workout days and rest days as well. Aoife has. Lindsay says, Look at what Lindsay said.
Aoife has me doing dead cockroaches.
Dead cockroaches. Yes.
Ooh.
Wait, when was that?
Um, I don't know when that workout was, but
Oh yeah, I remember my ab day after my squats day.
oh yes. Okay, I do remember.
My legs were hurting so bad after that.
Well, that's because you and Joy went wild. Helvy, yeah. So Helvy's name is actually Joy.
Helvy is her mom's name.
Yes, Helvy is her mother's name, and that's whose account it's on. Um, yeah, the dead cockroaches I enjoy. I'll alternate those between planks for something, and then I'll do dead cockroach the next. Matter of fact, sometimes I'll just superset it, like a minute plank straight to a minute dead cockroach. So a lot of that's going to start coming out on. Are you going back in?
No.
Okay. A lot of that's going to start coming back out the on the Impact archives. I'm going to start putting out some older workouts. Why is Mr. Burns collecting stones? Sorry if I got the name incorrect. It's because we call it the 10 stone workout. So for each set that you do, you put down a stone. I did mine in the dirt here today. So we're just keeping count. But It's called the 10 stone. So we're just collecting. So that way we keep count. That so you don't lose track of your sets, your reps, things like that. It's just a good way to count when you're out in the world. Lindsay says I got to work on my triceps and back more. Lindsay says Burns and Spider use them to count. Yes. Yes.
Dad,
Yes.
will you show how fast I can run?
Yeah, I'll show how fast she can run. Aoife wants to show how fast she can run.
Okay.
Okay. Let me, I'm going to put my shoes on as well.
Yeah.
And we're not going to race. I'm just going to kind of try to keep pace with you. Only reason I'm putting my shoes on, guys, is a public area. Situational awareness says I have no idea what I might step in out there. So,
Mhm.
all right. You ready to cook? You ready?
Let's go, Ifa.
Where are you going to? How far out? To the wall?
No, I'm just.
Well, give me a straight line. I can't be like dipping and darting with you. Give me a straight line. Through the birds, okay? Deux, trois.
Cat. Allez. Uh-oh, you froze. Or is it me? Uh-oh. Yeah, you probably went too far away from the Wi-Fi and froze, brother. That's what happens when I leave my house, too. Ah.
Are we back?
You're back and choppy.
You're back and choppy. All right. How about now?
Yeah. Well, I learned that if I switch over to data and turn off the Wi-Fi, then it forces it to run, and you should be connected the whole time. I am doing a plank. I'm doing an elevated plank off the car. Nope, dropped out.
Uh-oh.
Now you're
We're
back.
there? All
You're
right.
back.
All right.
Yeah, go off
There we
data
go.
probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard that like the Wi-Fi that glitch burp sort of thing. I was like, let me turn back around.
Bleedoot.
Yeah, there's no
Mm.
fun.
Well, go get it if you want.
Well, we got to imagine how fast Aoife was because she took off so quick, and then it froze. It was like she broke the stream.
Well, now she's over there trying to creep up on a brown pigeon.
Oh,
So, all right. Mr. Burns looks like a Viking character, says Yo Yo. I
oh.
Viking, biker, therapist,
A Viker?
yoga master.
What What do you need? You know,
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
we're
He's got you. Mr. Burns, Yo Yo, if you didn't know, Mr. Burns is also an actor and a stuntman. So these things are possible with this man. It's not just a look, it's an actual craft that he's worked on for many years in theater and film on both sides of the camera.
Mr.
So
Vincent is also an actor, and by all accurate measures, he's a stuntman. You could do all kinds. You could do all kinds of stunts, man. I'd hire you as a stuntman. You're safe. You're sane, uh, and you are very capable of just about anything we'd ask you to do. No doubt.
appreciate that. Appreciate that. I
Although
think
you
it
may
comes
not
with
want to do a flat back on concrete or get slammed into a wall. I don't know if those are things you're interested in, but that's kind of there's a lot of impact in stunts.
it's fun in some senses because this was something that when I was teaching self-defense years ago, I was teaching people to roll and break
Hmm.
fall on concrete.
That's it.
Uh, for that reason, because you don't get attacked. Nobody walks up to you with a big blue mat and says, I will engage you now. So you
Exactly.
have to learn instinctively. Nobody comes up to you with a gi and "Halt, we must engage in combat." So
We should fight. Here are the rules.
exactly, exactly. So anything like you would do like lapel chokes, it's different when somebody has a shirt or a tank top or no shirt. So your engagement, your rules of engagement are wildly different. Yeah, I taught self-defense years ago when my oldest was taking classes. Then I taught classes at her dojo, and then that's kind of where impact really started a lot of that. I was teaching a lot of women's self-defense courses, and it was cerebral stuff too, not just being able to fight, but it was not putting yourself in certain positions. And that's not to say people are at fault for being attacked. That's still the assailant's fault. But little
Absolutely.
things that you can do, like when you're loading groceries in your car, being able to load it from the side and not look into the trunk. It's now you've taken your field of vision away. So if you're at one side of your car, if somebody comes to this side, then you have room to react. If they're coming from the long side, you have time to react and you'll see it coming as well. So we taught like different things.
Situational awareness.
Absolutely. And it was very cool to do that
That's right, Jennifer.
um,
That's right.
because it had so much to it that one person that I was training actually used it, and it got her out of a situation where you can do, you know, 5 strikes, 3 seconds, and then escape, and that was definitely it. Yes, I have one older daughter as well. So, girl, dad, flies. Yep. Oh, I see your pigeons right over there.
That brown pigeon is so mean. It keeps moving.
Well, maybe walk over to it. Maybe walk over to it.
How do I speak pigeon?
I don't know. Maybe get some bread or something and toss it. Start.
Oh,
No?
no.
Okay.
Then they're gonna chase me, and I don't like pigeons.
Okay.
But I want a pet pigeon.
Okay. Yes, I
Someone
am very
told me you don't
fortunate.
want to feed bread to birds.
No, don't
Yeah,
feed bread to birds.
that's what I
Seeds,
heard.
nuts.
Yeah, seeds probably.
Okay. Yeah, I am very lucky, Lindsay. Both my girls are incredible human beings. And yeah, but it's definitely one of those things being able to teach that stuff to Mr. Burns' point. It did feel like stunt work in a lot of cases, being able to shoulder roll out of things or just knowing how to fall placement, stuff like that. And I can gladly tell you I got the crap beat out of me by a lot of young athletes, women, guys as well, just teaching certain things, and that's fantastic. I appreciate the scars. I appreciate my janky wrists now from all the wrist locks and things like that. Uh, Aoife, if you had a superpower talking to animals, what would you choose? And
What's up, Vipin?
Pigeon is here.
Vipin in the house.
Vippin in the house. And Yo says, that's cool, acting as fast as possible. Combat, that's hard. Do you want to run in it?
No,
No?
because I'm wearing
Well,
overalls.
go change. Go change. It's sprinkler time. It's sprinkler.
Yes. Ah,
Yeah.
this is the play part.
But anyways,
Go
back to
play.
that
Go
talking to
play.
animal question. I would want to be able to talk to a dog or a cat. Have you ever wondered what your pet named you?
Oh,
You could just be the annoying person that just feeds me.
It's entirely possible.
oh, oh, that was refreshing.
Why are you so sweaty?
That's water.
That's right, Vipin. Passenger 11A, right? That was a crazy crash.
Fruit is good for birds.
True
Vippin,
story.
Yes,
Vippin, Vippin.
yesterday a plane got crashed in India. 241 people got instantly died and one alive.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Hmm. I want sprinklers by my house. Vincent gets all the fun.
How are you just gonna offend the sprinklers like that? They're literally giving you free water and a shower. No. Huh? I can run through it once in my jeans. Oh wait, that may not have a soggy mask.
Oh, where'd Mr. Burns go?
I'm right here. The camera is not working.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Yo saw that on international news. Vipin Yo is in Sweden. Yo Vipin is in India. Yo says you look like cavemen, bro. Both of you. The two of you. The two of you. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You don't want to? Because you're gonna have a wet mask?
Mm.
Ooh, a window.
All right. Lindsay, I've watched Attack on Titan and Death Note. Is not so big a fan. Is that anime?
Yeah. I've been recommended both of these as well. I haven't seen them yet, though.
Yeah, I know nothing about that. Two very good ones, I think. Vinland, Chainsaw Man, and Jujutsu Kaisen are musts.
I love it.
Ow.
And this is life right here, folks. When you see a sprinkler, go run around in it.
You were dripping on my shoes.
Feels good.
Ew, why's your hair wet?
What do you mean, why is my hair wet? What did you just watch me do?
But I mean, why did you get it wet?
Exactly, Lindsay.
Ah, yes, maybe not get the mask wet. Don't waterboard yourself. Yeah.
That would be bad.
Have you F1 in which Brad Pitt is staring? That's cool.
I don't know.
I don't either. We gotta love the
Yep.
sprinklers.
I
We
doubt
love the
right by now.
sprinklers. Oh.
I didn't bring
Wow.
water out here. I'll be right back.
Besides, I don't know what they put in the sprinkler water.
Stop it. You used to run through these sprinklers all the time. You just turned into a tween and now it's not cool anymore to sprinkler run with your dad.
It's not that it's not cool.
Oh, it's not skibbity. It's
It's
not alpha.
so
Oh, it's
beta.
so Ohio. Oh, Italian brain rot.
Dad.
Tongue, 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 shong.
Ah,
No. Tongue, 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 shong.
Dad.
What? Oh, all right.
that was so accurate. It's frightening.
Right? We're
Totally
gonna
not
move
skibidi. So
into the
not
sun a
skibidi.
little bit. Lindsay says y'all are hilarious. Element
Yeah.
Jennifer says not skibbity. I'm dead.
No
Yeah, see?
cap. No cap.
Exactly. Exactamundo. Uh
And Dad, it's not tongue shahor. It's tongue shahor.
tongue, 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 shahor.
It's tongue
Tongue, 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 tongue,
tongue
tongue, tongue, tongue,
tongue are
tongue,
kitchen tools.
tongue, tongue, shore. Vipin says, hey, Nathaniel and Spidey, can you do push-ups challenge on live? What kind of challenge are we doing? Are you doing push-ups right now? Are you knocking some down now? because push-ups and sprinklers are a thing. Push-ups and the sprinklers are a thing.
True story.
I don't either. Just the trailer was super cool. Yeah, Lindsay's right. We did knock down the push-ups already. Mr. Nathaniel was in the street, taking it to the streets. I think Vipin might be like on that minute-long interlude.
Yeah, the delay.
Yeah,
Push-ups
push-ups
right
right
now.
now. Okay, if you're doing push-ups right now, then let's go. Let's
I
go.
got
How many?
I got
How
some.
many are we doing? I'm gonna get
I
some
got
in this in the sprinklers.
I got about 5 minutes before I gotta bounce and go for a walk and get on my day. But I'll do push-ups off this car with you.
Yep, let's go. Come on, Lindsay's down too, Vipin.
Let's go, Lindsay. 100.
She pledges 100, so we're okay. Are we doing 2 today? Is this a day of 200 push-ups?
Shoot. Let's go.
Let's go.
For crying out loud, you go get me mess around and do these car push-ups.
All right, Lindsay, I'm in. Let's go. He's going. I'm gonna go. Let's go.
Jennifer says, "Yeah, I can't pledge another 100. Burnout is real."
Burnout is real.
And Vipin said, "Car push-ups."
That's right. I've already done 100 on the floor, and I
Yeah,
don't want to
Mr.
burn out.
Yo-Yo, Mr. Burns has a classic Mercury. I'm gonna do 5 sets of 20. See if I can knock that down. I'm enjoying that sprinkler. Maybe a little too much. Maybe a little too much. Let's go.
Oh.
Lindsay said, "That's dope. Burns did my first 20."
Woo.
Ow, that sounded aggressive.
Ooh.
I need a good back routine. If y'all have any suggestions, please holler. Absolutely.
Oh
Uh,
man.
I'm pretty sure I have some back workout links. If not, we'll put one together.
Oh wow, your feet are really aggressive.
Yep.
Good morning.
Yo-Yo said, "I'm sorry I ain't doing today, but I'll hit legs hard tomorrow. Promise." No worries. No worries. This is just an intro. Motivated, right? And
Dad, that bird is stealing your sprinkler.
that's all right. There's plenty. Um, Motivated. Yeah, we're gonna take that motivation and we'll start crafting it into consistency and discipline. That's where we're at. So I do this every day. If you can get up and go to work every day, you can take that same energy, put it into workouts, eating better, drinking water, whatever.
Can I go make my bagel?
Lindsay says you can do a scapula lock, push-ups for back. For sure, 40 done. Let me get to my next 20. Um, hold off on that.
Okay.
Hold off.
Yeah. Lindsay, you did 40. Nice.
Just
50.
screenshot of that advice, Vipin. Nice. Lindsay's at 50. Nice. You got this.
Way to go.
Heck yeah. Vipin, where you at? How you doing? The orchestrator of the second 100. Nice. We're at 15 likes as well, guys. Hitting
Hey.
that thumbs up is always appreciated.
Nice job. Nice job.
Absolutely. Lindsay,
Absolutely.
Lindsay says transition from wide to proper push-ups is so rough, but so worth it. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a difference. You can feel it.
But I wouldn't call them proper. You know, there's just a different. They're all proper. You know,
The standard, I guess,
you got
what's the
archers.
time here right now? Um, do you have the time, Mr. Burns?
Ooh, I should look because I do got.
Jennifer, have a wonderful day. She says, everyone have a great day. Hard work pays off. Consistency is key. Be proud of the small accomplishments. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely. It's
Lindsay
10
says when she
till.
hits
Yeah.
50, she starts to feel like a superhero. Here we go. I'm going to get to my 80.
There you go. Yeah, it's 10 till 7 here in Mountain Standard Time. Nice job, Vincent. Look at that form, stiff as a board. Straight knees, straight back, all the way down. Getting that beard in the wet grass. Look at him go. Boom, exploding up, controlling the eccentric on the way down. Those are textbook, brother. Woo! Nice job with a little splash at the end, which is what we like. Good
There we
job.
go. 60. Nice job, Linz. I'm at 80.
Boom.
Yes. And you know my favorite saying, I'm up a cup size. I am. Vipin says he did 140 push-ups in sets of 20, 20. Nice. You're at 140 right now? That is fantastic. Whew.
I'm gonna try these archers here.
Ooh. All right, I got one set left of 20. Lindsay says, jerk. Haha. I laughed totally. Crumbled at 68 with cup size. Yo-Yo says he can only do 50 push-ups with strict form, not more than that. Hey, you're in a very rarefied air when it comes to that. Reluctant in the house from the UK.
What's up,
Reluctant,
reluctant in
what
the
is up
house?
today? Vipin asks, Spidey, you trained for calisthenics also before? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Reluctant, we got Yo-Yo in the house from Sweden. Yo-Yo, Reluctant is from the UK. Vipin from India. Yo, Reluctant. Lindsay says 25 left. Let me get to my last 20.
Ugh.
14, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 7, 6,
Oh
5,
man.
4,
Let's
3,
go.
2,
Let's go.
1. Done.
Nice job.
Vipin asks Spidey, can you do a full planche?
What's the planche?
I don't know. It's spelled PLANCHE.
I think it's where you hold yourself up and your legs off the ground or something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
That sounds like an arabesque.
I'm not sure. Yeah, which is that? All right. 20 to go. You got this. Get that water and yogurt. Absolutely. Mr. Burns frozen, or is just that one of the most pontificating looks? All right. All right. We got you, man. We'll turn it over here shortly.
Oh, no worries, no worries.
Okay. All right. All right. 15 to go. You got this, Lindsay.
May I go get water?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Let's go, Lindsay. Yep. Yo-Yo knows the assignment. He came in and just throwing the support in. That's fantastic. 10. Let me know when you're ready. I'll do that last 10 with you. She's got 5. She went ahead. Let's go. You got this. Um Handstands are a little harder for me. All the V pinches. That's why I do a lot of push-ups on my knuckles, not my palms.
I'm working on the handstands.
Yeah, Mr. Burns is definitely working on it. You got this. You got it, Lindsay. Last 5, here they come.
Woo!
I'm gonna run out and do 5.
Let's go, Lindsay. I got 5 with you. I'll do 10. 3.
Nice. Absolutely. How are you typing while doing push-ups? Probably like right in front of her device. Did 105 last. Where my Thank you for the support. Absolutely. Nice. Nice. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Way to go, Lindsay.
Fantastic. We did. Lindsay, was that you that was looking at a in the kitchen?
There you go. That's her way right there. I lay down, breathe, text, jump up, and push.
There you go.
There
There
it
you
is.
go.
That's
That's
working overtime, so you could be in the chat and get your push-ups done. Love it. Nice
yes.
work.
Reluctant. Good job. Good job, Lemke. That
That's
sauce,
sauce,
dude.
dude.
That sauce.
Sauce.
Reluctant. What were you on today? What was your stuff today? Vipin, where'd you go? Vipin was the orchestrator of this, and I feel like he got really silent suddenly. Where's
Mm-hmm.
Vipin? Ugh.
Maybe he's doing push-ups.
Yeah. Well, I think it was Vipin and a couple other people. Okay, Vipin's here. Where are you at on your push-ups? Did you say you did 140, or was that a previous workout? Lindsay, right? Now for the rest of your workout. Woo! Yo-Yo says, when I see a mate to my USA brothers, they think I am some animalistic breed. Nice.
What?
Reluctant did 50 push-ups, 50 squats, 50 burpees, and dumbbell workouts for 30 minutes. Nice. That's what we're talking about.
Normally they
Vipin,
say I'm the animal, yo.
yes,
But we could be animals together.
absolutely. This is a zoo. Zoo. Nice, Vipin. But we run our zoo. We're not captive to it.
Exactly. What's
We
this
run
man
it.
say?
Vipin 140. Yo-Yo, aka the animal. Exactly. Exactly. You may have gotten a nickname, Yo-Yo. Animal.
we might
Heck
have to throw down for that one, brother.
yeah.
Do you play the drums too, Vipin, or yo-yo?
Right?
Because well, hey, what's up, Elijah?
Elijah, pleasure to meet you. Absolutely. All right. How did Yo-Yo come about? Is Yo-Yo the nickname then?
Because it keeps coming back to the stream.
Right? Yeah. Loving the community. Hey, we love having you, man. I'm down 6-something pounds. My dudes. Nice. Nice.
Way to go,
Nice.
Lindsay.
There we look at that. Look at that. Look at that. William Wallace. I
I
I bro, not no bro. I used to play games with the name. Nice.
He'd be coming back to the gaming. That's yo-yoing to the games.
That is what's up. Oh boy. Trying to turn it this way, get the phone out of the sun a little bit. Now you just get this drastic lighting. It's like an old 70s photo or something where you
There you go.
turn to the side.
Love it. Oh, hold that. Hold that. We screenshot it, everybody. Look at that.
Ah, now we're doing photo shoots out here. So that's what we're doing. You got to cover these though.
Oh, for the gram, we got
Right.
because
Yes.
they won't allow nipples. Oh wait, they will. They won't allow women's nipples, but men.
Right. I think that's where you just put pasties on anyways, just for the ridiculousness. Or star them out. That's what you do. Put the little stars. Lindsay says, dudes, I don't usually squeeze my own workout in with y'all unless I'm following along because I lose count so much with ADHD. Do you guys
Wow.
follow geopolitics news? I can't say that I do. Uh, New background acquired. uh,
It's all
that's
part of the
fantastic.
friendly service, as Laura would say. Laura Direct would
Yes,
say.
yes. That's fantastic. Um, Vipin, I can't say that I do. What say you, Mr. Burns? Do you follow a lot of geopolitical news?
Well, I do my best to stay knowledgeable about the world, but I wouldn't say I'm fanatical about it.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
for
a
sure.
balance. It's a balance because we have our lives to live, and then there's so many things that are out of our control, and so that's where the idea that all politics are local came about is like do good in your community, do good in the circle of people that you interact with, and hopefully that ripples out. Because if there's a war, in Yemen or something, there's nothing really that I can do to affect it except for, you know, be knowledgeable, vote for people that are going to make good decisions, uh, and get them in place, because it all ripples up, if you will.
Yeah.
So, you know, all politics are local. Act out in your community, make a difference in your community, be a good citizen, and do what you can to make the world a better place with the people that you interact with. And that's part of what we're doing here. Is
Yeah.
we're here to motivate, to keep people doing good things for themselves and others. Like Vincent mentioned, his daughters volunteer, which is huge, and making a positive difference in their community. And that's what we can do. But certainly the big messages do come do come through to my consciousness. I'm aware of a lot of things, but again, the media streams what's real and what's not. It's all slanted and things like that. So we really have to act with what's right in front of us in that regard, and do our best to leave a positive impression on the people we interact with.
Uh,
That's my
uh,
that's my personal take.
Agreed. Agreed wholeheartedly. Best you can do is like what's in front of you in that moment, and just try to do your best each time out. So, and to his point, the news can be slanted a lot of times. So we may be chasing one narrative that they want us to chase, and it's been tried and true time and time
Yeah.
again, and that's where we almost get more division than unity.
Mhm.
And so I prefer, this is why I prefer talking directly with Yo-Yo, with VIP, and people with reluctant people in other areas that are living it and are just common people like us that don't have an agenda to tell us something different. Um,
Don't be
Jacob
giving away
says,
my nickname, Lindsay.
yeah, Jacob says, who's Yo-Yo?
Yo
You want to say
yo
what's up to Jacob?
I think I
yo yo. That the comment about genetics. It's not it, man.
We, it's just you're born a certain way and you work with what you got. That's all it
That's
is.
that's everybody. Everybody in the
Yeah, I
same
mean,
boat.
and that it's kind of subjective because somebody, when you look at Mr. Burns and I, different body types and things like that, but we're still functional beings. We can do a lot of the same things. So the genetics is it's really like, it's almost here. It's like psychological genetics. If you're born capable, what are you doing with it? If you're just blowing your body out with poor foods and sedentary, then your genetics mean nothing. It's just a wasted gift.
No, Vipin, that's not it, brother.
15 thumbs up. Vipin says, yo, yo, their ancestors had hard work and high sun. So they had vitamin D3, which is good for their bone density and also high. Interesting thoughts on that. But at the end of the day, if I sat and ate a high fat, high calorie diet every day and did nothing, I wouldn't look like this. So it's not
Uh,
just a birthright to look a particular way. You generally have to work hard at it. It's like saying why all Asians are smart or something like that. These are stereotypes, but these kids are studying to put themselves in positions for that. It's same thing with kids in India. I'm sure not every kid in India is going to be an astrophysicist, but with hard work and studying in the STEM, categories, then you become better at those things. So there's like stereotypes for almost every grouping. Um, and Yo-Yo says, bro, black friends are super athletics and are muscle with amazing body composition. I've seen that. I live that. I live that. You have to work hard at it. I'm telling you, as I'm an expert. I've been this my entire life. You have to work at it. I've seen guys who look like me, born like me, and they absolutely are just throwing away able bodied with smoking, with drinking, with doing nothing. So it's not just they are born a particular way. We're all born with a particular gift. What do you do with it? We're all born with something. What do you do with it? Lindsay says, on that, not jumping jacks. Bippin says, East Asian has worse genetics, I think, compared to other regions. Well, it's it's a thought process, guys, but I would encourage you to look outside of just the aesthetics of what a small percentage of people are doing. We all see people dunking basketballs and winning Olympic medals, things like that. But That's not that doesn't it doesn't embody the majority of people on the planet. So
No, I recommend getting science based and not
yeah,
just your experience, because it's it's easy to uh, to look around the world, see what you see, make judgment calls, and think that you're right. Where in reality, with 8 billion people in the world, it's a small sample size, and there are people that are doing research into these things, and the science does not bear what your claim is out.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, I mean, this Vincent's physique, uh, and anyone of any ethnicity, uh, their physique is due to their lifestyle, you know, uh, more than anything else, right?
yeah.
Because you're born able-bodied, you can ruin that body, or you can build that body up and make it a positive
Abs-
thing. And
absolutely.
this what you're seeing. This is hard work paying off in Vincent's physique, and he's been at it for his entire life. This is hard work, so don't take that
Yeah.
away from him.
Yeah, I've had this discussion before, and we look at people who are born not fully functioning as far as a limb and they're still out running marathons or they're accomplishing amazing things that I haven't accomplished. And it's not about their racial composition. It's just about the work that you're willing to put in, your determination. So, Lindsay, I agree. It's kind of it can be a slippery slope and an uncomfortable topic at times for sure. And there's people with ridiculous metabolisms or skinny no matter what they eat, but ain't one fit because they're born. Yeah, what is it? Skinny fat or things like that. Guys, here in India, here's the worst air quality. Yeah, Vipin, that is sad. But yeah, just take a look around, guys, because what we see in our small sample sizing, sometimes you have to burst your own bubble and really get out into the world and see what it is that you see. But when we're talking about myself, Mr. Nathaniel, we're talking about Lindsay, we've crossed three planes right there. If you're talking racial, genetic, regional, so people are doing a lot of things in a lot of different capacities, and they're showing that genetics aside, you have to outwork your genetics, but don't get into your own head and think that you're immediately superior or inferior to somebody just based off of something like what you were assigned at birth.
That kind of thinking is a slippery slope and leads
Yeah,
to terrible things. So,
yeah,
in my humble opinion,
yeah, and
with
it's
that, I'm gonna bow out. And I think if you want to continue on that, Vincent, then that's your business. But I'm gonna I'm gonna head out. I got get on my work today.
understand, brother. Have a great day, and we will talk to you shortly.
All right, peace out, and be well.
Yes,
Thanks for
yes,
having
sir.
me.
Much love. Vipin says, I am Hindu, go to temple and also do yoga and meditation. Yo-Yo says, I agree on that note. Good calculated diet and workout program is a central key component, but genetic factors do play a major role, just like height. Um, it's, I don't think it plays a major factor. I think it depends on what you do with it. Lindsay says, oh, I'm so jelly. I bet that's an awesome experience. I drove a towns away to visit a Buddhist temple a while back, but you have something there stunning. Yeah, probably. All right, Lindsay, have an amazing day. Absolutely. Thanks for jumping in and having this workout with us, some of this conversation. But guys, to Mr. Burns' point, even Lindsay's point, we're here for something bigger than a comparison of genetics. If that's what you see me as, that's going to be an unfortunate thing because I could stop doing something for 100 days and come back on, and my genetics would not look the same. So, my height is not probably going to change. My eye color is probably not going to change, but my composition, my physique, my ability, all of those things are pieces of what we're doing here, what we're all here for, and that's to work, that's to support each other. We can point out differences all day long, but that's not what we're here for. When we're here, we're all athletes. Let's understand we do have different backgrounds and we come from different places, but let's look at stripping away our gender. Let's look at stripping away our ethnicity, our nationality, our religions, whatever it is, our socioeconomical brackets. Let's strip it all away and just be athletes supporting each other. We don't have to come in and start comparing what genetics are. The second we do that, we all lose. I want all the strongest dogs in the hunt. The weak dog gets run out by the pack because we don't survive, we don't thrive if there's one in the pack that's not about the common goal. They all look at a pack of wolves. They all know their role. Our role is to support each other. Our role is not to point out, well, you're the alpha, so I'm not going to do this, or you're an inferior, so I don't have to do that. We're all here as athletes, guys. All here as athletes. You have your opinions, you have your experiences, but when you're talking about black folks, this is the experience in the chat. And I'm telling you, I see it all the time and I'm around it more than people in other parts of the world. That it's not automatic. I didn't just come out the womb and start dunking balls and running for sub fours. I had to work. I had to work a long time to get to that. Much love, absolutely. It's all love. And if I didn't care, I wouldn't say this. I would just say whatever. But I care enough to say that. So we definitely have, yes, Vipin, we have to physically hard work to get to mental peace, and mental peace will drive that hard work. So we got to get up, do the work. We can't just be motivated. We have to craft that into consistency and discipline. We have to craft that into something so it's so embedded in us that you don't even see a difference in the next person. All you see is another form of energy working hard. All you see is another being working hard. And you recognize that because you understand it, because you do it, because you go through it. She said, didn't come out dunking balls. Who does that? Who does that? Like, and even with height, I know I've out jumped taller guys. And I've outran taller guys. I've always told people, like, when people come out in football, say something about your cleats. Cool. I've outrun men in more expensive shoes. I've outrun people in tall, like, I overcame a lot for myself. My kids have overcome a lot for themselves. We're born with certain positives and certain negatives, and you have to work on those. Strengthen your weaknesses and continue to work on those strengths. But it all comes from here. It all comes from here. And use these. See what you see. See what you see, but see more as well. Start getting out in the world. Vipin says dunking balls mean, Lindsay. Yeah. What does it mean? Dunking basketballs. I wasn't just a baby, and because I'm black, I can jump 10 feet in the air as an infant. It's genetics don't work that way. We have to actually start seeing it for that. What's in India, Vipin? Cricket? That'd be like saying you're just born to just like bat a ball out of the park. Doesn't work that way. You know you have to work at it. Soccer, any of that stuff. What's up, Spencer? What's up? What's up, Mr. Burns? Guys, it is that simple. Let's we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Ask your questions, have your ideas, learn from it, but your friends are not this. I'm the expert. Your friends are your friends. And it'd be like me trying to cast aspersions on women. I can't do that. I'm not a woman. I don't know what the walk is, but I know what my walk is. And I know that genetics, yeah, gave me something, but it also gives me detractions too. And you have to work around those. You have to work around those. Yeah, Vipin. So you know what I'm saying. Nobody says, well, Indian guys just come out and they're just, swinging the bat like that or the paddle, whatever it's called. You work at it. It's a skill. It's a craft. You have to put the work in. Nobody's saying you guys are inherently just smart. And if they do, well, Indians are just better at this. No, they're dead wrong. They're dead wrong. We can't just assign certain things just to certain people just because it makes us comfortable or because we haven't learned more about that. So that's my rant. What do you guys got? Hard work does matter, yo-yo. Absolutely. Absolutely. And look, if you feel like there's people that are doing more than you athletically, it might just be the wake up that you got to work harder. It might just be that. They may not be more athletic. Maybe they're just working harder. Maybe it's just, it comes down to that. And maybe it's a reminder, but we can't assign it just to say, well, that person's taller, so of course they're going to be this. In my case, mm-mm. I've ran past taller people with longer legs, longer strides. I've outworked people that were heavier, bigger, stronger. Done that. Football, rugby, track, you name it. Martial arts, long jump, exactly. Tapping people out that were weight classes above me. Done that. Yeah. Lindsay says, damn truth. Nathaniel says, shh, time to listen. All that matters is hard work. Work will always beat whatever you think is talent. Exactly. Whoever outworks, everyone wins. Look at Spencer. Spencer knows. Spencer's an athlete. Spencer's done these things. He knows. And when you put that work in, you will surprise yourself. And hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. I've been around people who had every gift in the world, who had every shot to go professional or do something, and they squandered it. They squandered it because they just relied on being fast enough and maybe, being able to do something. And then somebody who worked harder than them came out and absolutely took them to the woodshed. I've seen it because I've been that kid. I've been the kid who actually absolutely took people to that woodshed because they weren't working hard. And you catch somebody slipping and they come out decorated. I've seen so many DBs that come out with the gloves and the hands and the bandanas and they're in the post and then they get taken. They get taken. We ever come your way? My sis bought property there. I got to get Spencer for you to race, right? Or let's just go out and do some hills. And I got the parachutes, I got the ladders, bring some cleats. We'll do a sprint day. That is the mark. That's the cornerstone of impact is the sprint workout. Everybody should do the sprint workout. It's so much fun and we get to learn a lot about ourselves. Yo-Yo says, no man, you get me wrong. Hard work does matter, but your body composition genetically for that gives an advantage. That's truth. I, you know, body structure, etc., like that. Well, if you were saying just across the board, people of my height, my size, my weight were at some sort of advantage over other people that might be shorter or something, even then, it still comes down to what work are you putting in? What are you bringing to this? You might be put in a position to have an advantage. It's just like kids who are richer can go to better schools, but do they end up with better degrees? Do they end up with better jobs? Just because you have something that looks optically like an advantage, what'd you do with it? What has absolutely been done with it? Lindsay says, I sprint, not for me. Don't want no smoke with Spider or Spencer, aka Snazzy. I love to see Snazzy and Spider race, though. Spencer, what is your best time record? When you puked, he puked. Yikes. Lindsay, your English is too tough for me to understand. Oh, well, a lot of it we shorten things, a lot of abbreviated things. So learning English, it's kind of like trying to learn Spanish or other languages. Then you figure out there's dialects that are different for other areas, and it's kind of tough to kind of pick up because we're learning the very formal and proper way to speak it in a very where is the bathroom? ¿Dónde está el baño? And there's always like a different way, a quicker way to say it, or we're missing the accent and things like that. So when you see it in writing, also it can change as well. Spencer says my response on genetics is Earl Boykins. Lindsay says, sorry, my dude, trying to work out too. Yeah, you guys are getting it in. Yo-Yo says you see bodybuilding, a perfect body aesthetically with best proportions usually wins, just like the taller limbs and running gives advantage if all guys are the same stamina. Um, what are we talking about with running? When you look at middle distance runners, the Kenyans and things like that, they're not tall. Usain Bolt is an absolute anomaly. Carl Lewis was an anomaly at 6'2". Sprinters have always been shorter guys, 5'8", 5'10", because of the legs. Boom, 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 boom. Shelly Ann Fraser Price, one of the greatest to do it. It's 5-1, I think. So they're overcoming. So uh, bodybuilding, now you're talking changing your genetics in a sense, because you're altering it with a lot of PEDs. And I'm not saying those people don't work hard, but that alters natural abilities in a lot of cases. Nathaniel says, yo, you're mistaken, but many people misunderstand genetics. Spencer says Boykins was 5 foot 5 inch basketball player who went up against Michael Jordan and held his own. Yeah, you're also talking about Spud Webb. You're talking about Muggsy Bogues was what, 5'3" and played in the NFL, in the NBA. There's a lot of instances of it not being the case, and it's going to come down to work, man. It really does. Even the bodybuilder, there's probably 5 or 6 Ronnie Colemans who never made it to the big stage because they just didn't work hard. So what you are able to be given is definitely different than what you do with it. Ooh, there's a hummingbird behind me. Well, there was. Vipin, have an amazing day. Thank you for jumping into this chat, and thank you for listening, learning, and sharing. We all learn this way. Lindsay says you're totally entitled to that opinion. However, Impact Athletics Association doesn't promote the idea of genetics being superior to HWPO. That part, that part. Absolutely. I'm going to find that and pin it, Lindsay, because that's exactly what we're talking about. Different scenario demands different things, but working hard is essential. Working hard is the only component that's going to see success. You name the field. Tell me the field where somebody doesn't have to work hard and is going to be highly successful. We appreciate you because we understand that different parts of the world are going to have different ideologies and different takes on things. So please understand, this is not coming at you hard. This is not coming at you with any malice. This is not coming at you. I'm just being very direct about it because I want to make sure that we are all very clear. What we do here and what the world has given us is the ability to communicate and be very transparent with one another. So this is all love. This is an intervention of sorts, because you don't have the advantage to see a lot of possibly things in real time. Yes, black friends there, you got it. You got black friends there, and you got one here too. So I'm telling you, some things they may not, or maybe you haven't asked them. That's a conversation to have with them and see what their response is, because if they think genetically they just have it better, I would I personally would disagree. I just know that I've had to work hard at it. It would be like saying Lindsay's just inherently a better cook because she's a woman, or she can sew better or wash better. It takes away from the things that she would do if she's a pastry chef, or the dishes that she's learned to do while doing the catering business that she's doing. So we gotta understand that people put in a lot of work, and in this day and age, we don't see a lot of it. I call it the Cribs era. What did they start showing us on MTV Cribs? They started just showing us the finish. They showed people who absolutely already finished the race and they're set. I want to see all the training that you went through. I want to see everything that it took to get that house. I want to see the internships that Kanye West had to do before he got to this point with his fashion, or all of these other things. There's a lot of hard work. I appreciate you, Lindsay, because you absolutely embodied it and you pinpointed exactly what we're talking about. And again, this is just me ranting. Don't mind me. I'm just riffing. But there's so much to be said here, and there's a lot of gaps to be closed, and more importantly, a lot of bridges to be built. So let's do that with honest talks. Because if I were just to kind of just, yeah, hey, we got it that way and shuck and jive through it, I don't do this man any favors. I don't do anybody any favors by absolutely just saying that's not absolutely how it is. And I can tell you from day one, all my years on this earth, I've never been a white man, never been a woman, never been Asian, never been anything other than this. Uh, Lindsay, you are in the Carolinas. Anytime, yo. Absolutely anytime. This is brethren talking. We found our tribe. We know what hard work is. We just have little tweaks and nuances to just say, like, now we know. Now we know. but I will stand side by side. I won't train head to head with you. I will work side by side with you, and then you'll see. She's in the South, and then you'll see. Because I've had this conversation before. I had a friend years ago. We worked out every day together, and one day this woman said, "He looks so good with with his shirt off or something." And this guy that I worked side by side with, spotted every day, all that stuff. His first comment was, "Well, it's because he's black." Needle skip, and I turned. I said, "What did you just say?" And he's like, "Well, all black guys." And when I tell you, we almost had a dust up in the parking lot. Uh, and he couldn't get it. He didn't understand it. It's not just in other parts of the world, it is here as well. People have this preconceived notion, and he just completely dismissed all the work that he'd seen me do, just that it was relegated just to being black. And I said, okay. So I read him the same thing. I said, dude, we work out together every day. How do you dismiss that? He said, well, black guys. He said, name me one black guy that's fat. I said, Al Roker. And then you saw the lights where he had to search, like, who's Al? Oh, Al Roker. This is at the time Al Roker was, the heavy Al Roker. But the fact of the matter was, it pointed out glaringly that this is not that. Al Roker couldn't come in and throw up 225 15 times. I was doing that, but Al Roker couldn't. So genetics, genetics. Yeah, yeah. These are real happenings, real happenings. And the fact that he needed an example, exactly. But this is why we got to have knowledge. You got to have a bag. You have to have a bag, a toolbox, and you got to have your tools in it just for that. Sometimes you need a small hammer for something like that, just to drive a nail, drive a point home, and then sometimes you need a wrecking ball to take a whole house down because they just don't get it. But when I said that to him, then he understood it. I think this is what we're seeing with Yo-Yo as well. There's a preconceived notion, and you just have to like take that out. We don't want to destroy people with the message. We want to educate. This is a teachable moment. This is something that we can all learn from and say, man, I didn't realize that there was that kind of thing that people I know go through. And this is a tone in which we can talk to him better. If I were to blow him out the water, guess what his ideas now is going to be? Not only are they athletic, but they're angry. So we have to know how we are addressing this. We have to know that this man did not come in on, we've seen trolls. We've seen trolls in this. This man did not come in on that sort of energy. He's been very supportive. He's been very involved in this chat and supportive. We just had to just lay a little different groundwork just to say this is what's going on. Yo, you're it, man. You are part of what we're building. That mindset, as far as the hard work, as far as going out, as far as supporting people. All we're just saying is that when it comes to the other stuff, let's leave it at the door. Let's leave it at the door. I will work out with anybody, but let's leave it at the door. There is nothing superior about what I do, and I craft my workouts specifically so people understand that there is nothing. I'm only doing better than I do, and I expect the athletes to do better than they do. I don't expect Nathaniel to do better than I did the last time, or I don't need to do better than he did the last time. We're just here to absolutely support one another when it comes to that. And so I craft these things so I can tell Aoife on a particular day, you outworked me. Because while we might run sprints one day and I run the same time and hers get faster, by proxy, she outworked me because her level of improvement increased. Mine stayed the same. So by that measure, she outworked me. And that's what I want people to understand. This isn't just about being taller, bigger, whatever, male, female, white, black. Everybody has a chance to outwork somebody else. And when we just put it in that structure and we just come together and just support each other through it, then we don't even have to think about who's outworking. I just have to outwork this guy that I'm seeing in the mirror every day. And I thank you all for being supportive of that through 104 days. Through 104 days of doing this has been fantastic to have Mr. Burns, to have Aoife, to have just this incredible team. And Yo-Yo, you are absolutely invited to join that. Absolutely. So we'd love to have you. Hit the subscribe. Guys, go find some videos. Lindsay, I will try to find a back video for you. I didn't forget. Um, but we got this. We absolutely got this. But sometimes the hard work that's paying off are these talks. This isn't just about fitness. This is about other places in the world and being able to say, man, I put that work in. I had that talk. I heard that lesson. Whatever it was. So we got this. We absolutely got this. I'm going to step off this soapbox. I think the sermon is done. I hear the organ music playing. The collection plates have all come in, and the Reverend is sweating. Hallelujah. Um, don't mind me. Um, I think Mr. Burns is on his walk. So, Mr. Burns, are you absolutely much love, Yo Yo? Mr. Burns, are you on your walk? Can we pass it on to you? Lindsay says on these notes, there's no shame in having preconceived notions about genetics or fitness. It's a trap, one we all try to put ourselves in at times. Don't trap your mind or body will suffer for it, or your body will suffer for it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Love you, sis. That's the message. That is the message. We're bigger than all that, and we can do that. And we can show that just by being united and supporting each other. Whatever we were born to, assigned. Okay, Mr. Burns is getting ready to go live on his channel. Why don't we all kind of mosey over that way? Do you guys have time to go check that out? You know where his channel is. If you don't, Yo-Yo, one thing, RQ, pleases. What is RQ, Lindsay? I know it's going to be something super simple. Yo, what's the channel? Look in the description and you will see Nathaniel J Burns. You'll see the link to Impact on Facebook, on Instagram. You'll see Nathaniel J Burns as well. Real quick, one thing real quick. Lindsay, yes, absolutely. Have y'all ever listened to Rob Bailey and the Hustle Standard? If not, please listen to Hungry. It's y'all's song. Okay. Vincent, do you have a separate channel too? Yeah, I do. And that is no, that's not in the chat. It's not in the description, but I will get that for you. Yo, leave me a comment on any video. Go to a short, a video, anything. Leave me a comment there so I can respond to you and then put that in. I got you. Theme song. It's our theme song. Okay. Um, he's an athlete too. He writes music. Ooh. Okay. What was the name again? Let me scroll back. Rob Bailey. Please listen to Hungry. Rob Bailey, Hungry. Okay. Heck yeah. Okay, guys. Mr. Nathaniel J. Burns is getting ready to do his walk. He may already be on his walk, but I'm going to go over there. So I'm going to chat with you guys over there. God dang it. I love you guys. I really do. This was fantastic. This is a beautiful day. And yo, welcome to it. Welcome to it. Um, Lindsay, hopefully I will see you and Spencer, you Yo as well over there. I'm not sure who else is here. I know John was in with us earlier. Yo, I planned. Hopefully I'll see you over there. Vipin, I think Vipin dipped out. Um, and who else did we have here? I'm trying to look and see. We've had a strong chat today. We have had a strong chat, guys. I can't tell you how much I appreciate the growth of the channel and Gravity Core. Yes, Gravity Core. Gravity, we just finished up here, but you are invited to chat with us. We're going to go check out Mr. Nathaniel J. Burns on his channel. I believe he's subscribed to you. I know that is a dope name. And yeah, we're gonna go check out what he's doing on his walk. So I'm gonna log out for now, guys. We'll be at this tomorrow, and we're probably gonna have some other some cool live stuff as well. Yo, we learned a lot. It's reciprocal, man. It's all love. It is absolutely all love. I'm glad that you took it in the spirit that it was meant, because it was not. I'm not coming at anybody with any sort of anger or hostility or aggression. I'm just being very direct. So it's all love, man. Absolutely. Um, but leave me that comment. Leave me that comment. I look forward to seeing you in these chats and having more conversations with you. Seem like solid people, and we love to have you. Gravity, how are you feeling? How's everything been going? We want to jump up so Mr. Nathaniel J. Burns can take over. Positivity, great vibes. Yes, absolutely. Guys, if you have not, also check out Gravity Core Fitness. They've got some really cool content going on over there, and they're a supporter of this channel, so we support them in return. Um, Happiest of days and paths of fitness and health and all that good stuff. I'm going to go in and I think we're going to film, just put out a video of in the kitchen. Aoife wants to do some loaded bagels today. So I think that's what we're going to do. And I wish you all the best and send you nothing but love. So I will see you guys. And like we like to say here, HWPO, that means hard work pays off. Impact Athletics Association. Ow.